Hey, what's up? I'm Emily. I just decided to do this quick reading. We're going to go through all 12 Zodiac signs. I actually started Aries before I was recording, but the rest of them I'll pull live. So we're going to pull 3 cards from the Light Seer's Tarot, guidance from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, and then for those interested in love, I just got this awesome new deck from Pisces Moonbeam, who's somebody I've been following for a long time. She just made her own deck. It's called the Faded Love Oracle, and the cards are beautiful, and I love them, and I really just wanted to use them. So we'll get started. So for Aries, we have the Chariot, the Wheel, the Page of Pentacles. I love these cards so much. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So Aries, this is you being in your power. You know, this is you taking control of your life, but only to the extent that you are supposed to, if that makes sense. You know, there's a certain amount of effort and energy that we need to put in, but remembering that we're consciously co-creating with spirit and the universe all of the time. And that's really what the wheel is about, you know, is that there's an element of will and determination, especially here with the Emperor, and then there's an element of letting spirit do the rest. And I feel like with the Chariot here and with the black and the white, this is really you understanding that balance, and it's really pushing you forward. It's really working in your favor, and it's something that you've put a lot of time and energy into, that you've been methodical, that you've really thought about and dedicated yourself to, but it's also something that is very new. So this is, you know, the pages are sort of a novice energy. Pages can also be about something like someone coming in with news. So maybe you have been applying for jobs and you're getting news that you got the job, or maybe you applied for a promotion and you've been working really hard and you're getting that promotion, or some kind of finance or something like that. But really the Page of Pentacles, the Pentacle energy, is about something rooted in the tangible world, something that you can see, you know, that you can really experience here on the earthly plane. But I really get the vibe that this is something that you've been putting hard work into, because it's the Emperor. Again, this could be a boss energy, so it could be a boss letting you know about a promotion. But really what I'm feeling is whatever this is, it's bringing you into your full power, you know, and it's going to bring swift and sudden movement. So the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards that you got, you actually had 2 pop out. You got Magic Guardian, Unleash the Magic Within, and Lady, Enjoy Growth and Reap Rewards. So again, I really feel like this is about you coming into your own power. So whether you've come into your own power and that's what's shifting this energy, or whatever this opportunity is, this new experience is going to help you align more fully to your power and the truth of who you are. And either way, whatever it is going to be really, really good for you. With the Lady here, this is about abundance, and abundance means different things to different people. So that could be in love, relationships, work, whatever it means for you, you know. And it could be a new relationship. It could be, you know, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So maybe you have that in your chart, or maybe that's somebody that you're dealing with, that some kind of relationship, you know, or of course Aries. It could be another Aries or Cancer with the Chariot. But whatever it is, you know, it's something that you've been hoping for, and somehow I feel that the dynamic has shifted in some capacity. So whatever it is, it's meant to be. It's meant to be with the wheel here. It's time. So maybe this was about you aligning yourself with the vibration of this opportunity And it looks like, at least this week, that you've done that. And then for your love card from the Pisces Moonbeam deck, we got magnetic attraction. And it says head over heels, caution to the wind. Okay. Looks good, Aries. All right, so we'll go to Taurus. Energies of the week for Taurus. Three cards for Taurus, please. We got the Two of Swords. Popping out here for you, Taurus. Two of Swords. We've got Death. I'll show you the cards in a minute. Ooh, and the Two of Pentacles. All right. And then underneath, we've got the King of Pentacles. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that could be you coming into balance. All right. Or it could, of course, be somebody that you're dealing with. So we've got the Two of Swords, which is about not being able to see, especially in this deck. It's about not being able to see. And it could be about not being able to see a way forward, or not seeing an opportunity, or not seeing what's actually in front of you. And then we have Death, which is, you know, death and rebirth in this deck, which I love. This is one of my favorite cards. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So again, I feel like this could be about not being able to decide. You've got two twos, you know, obviously. Two twos. And I feel like this is you not being able to decide which way to go. It's definitely this kind of back and forth with this Two of Pentacles. It can be about juggling. So this could be about work and home. You know, obviously everything with work-life balance is just totally fucked right now. I guess depending on where you're at. But here in my state, in America, it is absolutely fucked. But with the King of Pentacles energy, this is about saying no matter what you choose, it's going to work out well for you. So I think, and underneath that, we've got the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I just got to say that. So I feel like this is about taking some time and space, you know, to really connect into yourself and what you feel. So if you're deciding between something or you're not seeing something, it's also a little bit wishy-washy. I'm kind of feeling that, where like you can see the water behind her, where maybe there's something that you know you want to do. There's something that you know you want to do, and you're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, like maybe there's some kind of change. And with the Pentacles, I would say something related to the physical, and I'm really feeling like physical body. So like something related to the physical body, like maybe you want to try a new diet, or maybe you want to quit drinking or quit smoking, and you're really having trouble making that decision, you know. And maybe with this Death and Rebirth card, because this is, you know, this is the completion of a way of being. It's a completion of some kind, but it also brings new opportunities. You know, it's a transformation, essentially. I can't remember which deck it is. It's a Call Up, Bear and Read deck, but in that deck, Death is actually called Transformation. Can't remember which one it is. But that's kind of more of what I'm feeling, is that there's something that you're like really back and forth about, that you're feeling like ambivalence is the feeling that I have with this, where you're like, I want to do this, you know, I know it'll be good for me, but I'm just not ready. I'm just not ready. And with Death coming in, I think that's part of why. I think that, you know, I think part of you is like longing for the transformation, and you know that it's something that you're meant to do, but you're scared. And the King of Pentacles here is saying, you don't need to be scared. Like, this literally, whatever this is, taking that step is going to unlock everything that you need. You know, maybe it is a job. Maybe you're like choosing between jobs or something like that, because the Pentacles is about physical, tangible energy, you know, things on this earthly plane. So it could be work, it could be a financial decision of some kind. And the King of Pentacles is saying, you know, especially with the Queen of Cups here and the Four of Swords, connect into your intuition, like really take some space for you and listen into what you know is right. And whatever that is going to unlock these doors for you. Change is hard. I get it. Let's get a card for you from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Ooh, how crazy is that? Release the old and rest. Autumn. That's crazy. That's why I love tarot. So this is basically what I was just saying. Like, whatever this stagnant energy is, the Two of Swords is very stagnant, you know. It's also refusing to see, just saying. But this is about, I mean, it is what it is. Release the old and rest. Exactly what I just said, autumn. So it could be that autumn is going to be a really transformational time for you. And it usually is for most of us because it's the equinox. So it just kind of comes with the territory. But like you see the leaves here, you know, and I hate to be that person to say something like this, but, you know, the trees just let their leaves fall. They don't think about it. They don't hold on to it and think, well, maybe I need those. They just let those fall. You know, you got to let the dead weight drop. And that's what I'm really, really feeling here for you. So for those interested in love, let's pull you a card. Ooh. What do we got? Hidden truths, secrets, scandals, and invisible details. So this deck doesn't come with a book, so it's really just meant to be intuitive. So it could be that you found something out. It could be that you're holding something back. That could have to do with the Two of Swords. It could be that you're dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I really hate to like say stuff like that, but like, you know, maybe this is like a relationship that's not good for you. And it could be with the King of Pentacles, it could very well be work. You know, this is for sure a boss energy. It could be that this is something that's not good for you and you're not acknowledging it. Or you could have hidden truths, secrets, and scandal and all of that jazz that you're not sharing with somebody. And it doesn't have to be like cheating or anything like that. It could be that you're not telling somebody how you feel. You know, it could be that simple, that you're holding back from somebody. But I feel like this is more of a release vibe because we literally got release and rest. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Moving on to Gemini. And then I have the Nine of Swords just popped out, Taurus, which is sleepless nights. It's very, very mental energy. It's like going round and round in your head and anxiety and all of that. And you really just need to rest is what I'm feeling, and take some space for you to connect back in with yourself. Because when we are spending all of our time trying to figure something out, we are not leaving space to hear spirit and guidance and any kind of intuition, you know, or inner nudges when we're trying to figure situations out with our mind, and our mind is not in a good headspace. So, all right, moving on to Gemini. 3 cards for Gemini, please. That one that popped out. Got the Magician. That's your card, Gemini. 3 cards for Gemini, please. 3 cards for Gemini. 9 of Wands. Ooh. and the Five of Pentacles, okay? And underneath is the Four of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling here is that you are trying to manifest something. Let me show you the cards. You got the Magician, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So I'm really feeling that you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to manifest something, but you're not in the right vibration. I feel like you're trying to manifest something from a place of control, I guess, is what I'm feeling. Like the Four of Pentacles is about, like, Four of Pentacles can be about foundation and stability, but it can also, in this deck, she's holding really tightly to her purse, you know, and she's away from the village, and she's like, this is mine. And that's kind of what I feel. I feel like you are trying to manifest something from the wrong vibration. Like you're out of alignment, basically, because you're showing here with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So for example, if you are trying to manifest money or a job, which you could, I mean, with the Pentacles energy here, I would say that's likely. But you're in the vibration of lack and loss, you know, and you're holding on to what you have so tightly. You're not allowing energy to flow freely. And especially with the Nine of Wands, like you're being super guarded and defensive, and it's coming from a place of like battle weary is what I'm hearing in my mind. Like battle weary. Like when you're trying to manifest, another thing I want to say, and I'm seeing like the key here is very prominent, and there's the lock, and she's sitting right there, you know, and she's like, what the fuck, why can't I get in there? Sometimes when we're in a situation, when we're like caught up in it, and I've been there, you know, I lost a job before, and I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills? Like, it's a really heavy, stressful energy, especially if you have, and I'm seeing here the Empress underneath. If you have kids and family that you're responsible for, you know, that can be a very, very stressful energy. And what I'm saying to you, and I know it's a lot easier said than done, is that you have to let go a little bit. And I know that's really hard. You know, you have to let go a little bit. And when you make those, when you're trying to manifest, there's a balance in seeing what you want and visualizing what you want, and releasing expectations at the same time, and releasing attachment to outcome. And with the Magician energy, you know, this is your energy. This is saying you have all of the tools to create what you want. You're just not you're not in the right vibration. And you can do that, you know. One of the things that it seems so counterintuitive. It seems so counterintuitive because I remember like when I was unemployed, and it was an extended period of time. And externally, my mom is like, how are you going to pay your bills? My dad is like, what are you going to do? Everybody's like, pressure, pressure, pressure. And at some point, I just had to tell them to shut up and say, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm in the space that I'm in. And that can be part of this too, is I know I'm feeling a little bit of like boundaries, like having some kind of boundaries. But I just have to trust that it's going to work out. you know, because that's literally all I can do in this place. Like, there's only so much I can do. Yeah, there's only so much I can do. And I mean, it doesn't have to be like a job or money or something like that. I'm just getting that. It has something to do with stability. Your stability and your sense of security, you know, so it certainly could be a relationship thing. But you have to allow it some space, you know, and bring in some more flow, you know, like this is, I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm just feeling like a really like controlling vibe off of this. And so one way you can do that is to like try to do something different, like art or music or gardening or cooking or something that puts you in a more free-flowing creative energy, and anything that like boosts your that boosts your mood, you know, even if that's like playing your favorite song and just dancing around or something like that. Like you just need to shift your vibration a little bit. You need to shift the things that you're focusing on and the energy that you're in. And I know that can be really hard when you're right in the middle of it, especially if you're like someone who is still like semi-quarantined or like fully quarantined or whatever, and you're stuck in a house with people. But anything that you can do, and even just figuring out what that is part of the creative process, right? So getting back into that creative energy and showing yourself, like maybe even with the magician, looking at what you've accomplished in the past. I'm feeling looking at what you've accomplished in the past and reminding yourself of all that you've created, and that will help realign you with your faith and trust in the universe, and it'll help you get back into a better vibration. So then the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card I got was Heart Guardian. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be loved. And I'm feeling this is really like, there's a lot of red energy here, you know, again. So I'm feeling like really like root chakra stuff. So if you're somebody that meditates or is into like energy healing, anything with the root chakra is probably going to be really helpful for you, which is the center of like security, stability, safety, and all of that stuff. But maybe you just need to ask for help, you know, and maybe that needs to be from spirit. You know, ask spirit and the universe for help. Ask them for guidance. Whoever is in your life, let them help you and let them bring you what you need, but you have to stop trying to control it. Sorry, that was kind of long. And then the love card we have for you, Gemini. Unfinished love story. More to be written. Incomplete tale. Lack of closure. So that could be what this is, you know? That could be what this is about. Karmic circle. Round and round, karmic ties, unfinished business. Take it how it resonates. All right. Moving on to Cancer. If I could get these back in here. Moving on to Cancer. Three cards for Cancer, please. Ooh, got the Queen of Wands. Too many. Two more cards for Cancer, please. Six of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. And then underneath we have the Nine of Swords. So you are stressing out. You are stressing out about something with that Nine of Swords there. It's all in your head, basically. But whatever that stress is, number one, it's not real. 99% of the things that you're thinking and processing, especially if they're about the past or the future, are not real. You know, you cannot do anything to change the past, and no matter how much you try to figure out the future, it's probably not going to happen like that. So you just got to let that go. And I'm feeling with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Cups, I'm sorry, getting back into that creative, childlike energy is really going to help you with this. It's really going to bring you that clarity that you need. And just to go from 9 to an Ace, it's like clearing your head is kind of what I'm feeling. And the Queen of Wands is passionate and creative and inspired. And the Six of Cups, I mean, this could be, you know, something about the past. But what I'm really feeling is that you are needing to get into childlike energy to play. You need to play a little bit, you know, and that could be music, that could be art, that could be hanging out with your friends. The Queen of Wands does it all, you know. So I'm trying to think. Maybe it's just activities with your children, or if you have a friend who's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be something about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or getting clarity from the past. But what I'm really feeling is, like, look at the contrast here. Look at the contrast with these energies. Like, these are both kind of similar in color, and this is like totally different. Would you rather be here, or would you rather be here? And literally, I don't mean to like be short and brief like that, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, you need to get back into childlike energy of playing and trying new things. Try anything new. Don't be afraid to suck at something the first time. Just don't be afraid of sucking at something the first time. You might not be immediately good at it. And getting into that energy and getting out of this, getting into that creative energy and out of your head is going to help you tremendously. Well, you got Oracle card. Oh. What did I just say? Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I don't feel like I need to say any more than that. And then for anybody interested in love, new direction, potential possibilities, and exploring. Take it how it resonates. All right. Cancer, we're going to Leo. Leo. 3 cards, please, Spirit, for Leo. Ooh, got 2 that popped out. I'm going to take them. Oh, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So this could be about anything you have toxic attachment to. Could also be Capricorn energy. So we're starting with the 5 of Swords. Justice. The 3 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Cups. The Devil can also be about addictions. It can be about karmic ties to something. And I feel like with these energies, whatever you are dealing with, it can also be about temptation in a way. And the Five of Swords is really like internal mental conflict, you know. And with the way this Devil card is like, I mean, you can see he's got this guy here on strings, but I always see him like with his hand out. Like, that's how it looks to me, that somebody's offering you something, and it really could be anything. It really could be anything. And okay, so I'm seeing this two ways. So it could be something about work, and it could be something that you've always wanted at work, you know, some kind of new foundation, working like collaborative new foundation, like some kind of partnership opportunity. And it's something that you've always wanted. And with Justice here, this can go one of two ways. It could probably go more ways than that. But the ways that I'm feeling it is either this is something that you know is not right. You know is not right. And Justice being here is saying, if you do the right thing, like this could be, because like I mean, this is gold, right? So I'm feeling all that glitters isn't gold. This could be that you're being offered something, like maybe you're being offered a shit ton of money to do something that you know is not aligned with you and your truth. And this is saying you got to do the right thing, and you know what the right thing is. And stay with the right thing for you, you know. This could also be, I feel like if that's the situation you're in, you fucking know it. So I'm just saying that outright. If that's the situation you're in, you know it. If somebody's asking you or offering you an opportunity to do something that does not align with your spiritual truth and what you know is right, do not do it. Do not do it. For others of you, I feel that there's something that you're building. There's something that you've been working on building. Starting over. And the fear and the anxiety that you're experiencing about it is coming from the past. It's somehow part of a karmic cycle that you're repeating. And in this scenario, I feel like it's giving you an opportunity to break free. You know, like this is very like Fool-like energy, which is interesting. But there's just a sense of freedom here. That whatever this is giving you an opportunity to break free. And underneath that, we have the Ten of Wands, which is like leaving all your bullshit behind. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is your own bullshit. It's self-created bullshit, right? And this is a really good opportunity for you. And you're like, but what if this? What if that? Like, what if I can't? What if it happens this way again? And with Justice here, it's saying you don't have to worry about that shit. Let the universe handle it. Like, just do the right thing. Do what you know is right, because this is karmically aligned with you. For whatever reason, this opportunity is karmically aligned with you. So take that how it resonates. Let's pull you a Light Seers card. Or, I'm sorry, an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I'm also feeling that some of you have really strong Capricorn in your chart, and it's wearing you the fuck out with all the Capricorn transits. Which I get, because I have like 6 different Capricorn placements, so I feel that. Oracle card for Leo, please. Guardian angel, you are not alone. This is about being spiritually guided by the universe, by God, whatever you call it, you know, and looking for the signs, looking, you know, maybe you're somebody that notices numbers, feathers, stuff like that, you know, synchronicities. Those are reminders that Spirit's with you. And what I'm feeling is that you should ask for a sign. If you don't know what to do, if you literally don't know what the right thing to do is, ask Spirit for help. Ask Spirit for help. Ask Spirit to send you a sign. And then, you know, just put that out there. And make space to listen. You know, make space to listen. If you ask, like, so often we get into this energy, and then we spend like the next like 36 hours straight trying to figure the fucking situation out, and we're like why aren't you helping me, why aren't you showing me an answer? But we have like not mentally shut the fuck up long enough, sorry for the language, to actually hear what Spirit's saying. And I feel also like it's kind of interesting because when I lay them out like this, it's very like devil on the shoulder, angel on the other shoulder kind of vibe. Like you're in between like ego and the right thing, like deception and the right thing. And I feel like you've got to make the space to let Spirit show you if you don't know. If you don't know. If you don't know. All right. Let me move on. Let me pull you a love card. Karmic circle, round and round, karmic ties, unfinished business. Literally what I just said. All right. Moving on to Virgo. Three cards for Virgo, please. Cards for Virgo, please. Interesting. Look at you. Okay. Four of Swords. The bottom of the deck, we have Four of Swords. It's about a need to rest and chill out. Can you see that? And it's like, you see this nest? It's like you need to just spend some quiet time at home resting. Four of Swords can also be about taking a vacation, you know, getting a break from whatever you've been doing. So if you've been partying a lot, if you're lucky enough to be somewhere where you can do that, then this is about needing to rest and shift your focus. And underneath that, we actually have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have here very Virgo cards. The Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. This is about building. It's about building something new. But it's probably work, money, finance. But with the King of Pentacles, you know, aside, whether or not you're a male or female, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is about you being in your highest vibration in your own energy, right? Virgo is Pentacles energy, and this is about you being in your highest vibration of that energy. And it's about collaborative partnerships to get yourself there. Working with others, letting people help you. Could also be about your physical health, you know. This could be about like group exercise classes. Like, I always think that in this deck, this is like my favorite Eight of Pentacles ever. But you can see she's sitting there with a candle, and she's got like all of these herbs and an aloe plant and like all of this different stuff. The 7 chakras are above her. And then she's got like little healthy food and snacks over here too, you know. So it's like I always think of the Eight of Pentacles as Virgo energy. This is like the day-to-day grind. And we are in Virgo season, you know. So this is like the daily routines that support us. And that can be, you know, physically, like in the body, like getting up and going for a run and drinking enough water and, you know, eating things that make your body feel healthy and vibrant and nourished. And it can also be, I just like, look at that. Like, this is such beautiful energy that comes out of doing that. But it can also be about like putting in the work, like the work that a lot of people don't want to do, like the spreadsheets and stuff like that. But whatever it is, it's like putting in the dedicated day-to-day effort to reach your goals. And with the 3 of Pentacles here, this is about letting other people help you. It's collaboration. So whatever project you've been working on, it's really to get you aligned with your highest vibration, you know. So maybe this is like working towards your abundance, you know, working towards your abundance and your security and stability and all of the things that you feel that make you feel safe, you know. It makes Virgos feel very out of their energy when they're worried about security, when they're worried about jobs, when they're worried about finances, because those are the things that tend to come naturally to them, you know, things of the tangible world. And this is you really showing up in your power. And so maybe you've just been working really hard and you need a rest. And like I said, the Ace of Pentacles is underneath that. Yeah. But whatever it is, it's I mean, I love the transition here from 3 to 8 to King. Like, just keep doing what you're doing is basically what I feel from that. I don't feel like you even need a whole lot of guidance, except to make sure that you're taking some downtime, you know. You can't work 24/7, Virgo. I know you like to. Work hard, play hard is what I'm hearing. You an oracle card. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Oracle card for Virgo, please. Ooh. We got 2. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Peacekeeper. It's the white buffalo calf woman, which is traditionally a peace offering. Let go of the need to be right. And then, shocking turn of events, we got Hermit, rest and retreat. The need to go within. That is your card. The Hermit is the Virgo card in the Major Arcana. That's so funny. And then underneath there, we got Trust and Thrive. Yeah. Let's get you a love card. Doesn't look like love is on your mind, but in case it is. Maybe it needs to be, is what I just heard. I'm feeling something new here also. There's something new. Temporary worry, all is well. take that how it resonates. All right. Libra. Libra. My card just came out, so I'm going to let it chill. Interesting. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, which is about leaving something behind for something better. You know, and the Eight of Cups, for people always kind of frame this as like walking away from something bad, but I don't really see that, because I always think of 8 cups as having a lot of cups. You know, you're almost full, but knowing that there's still more out there. So this can be about walking away. Underneath there, we have the Ten of Swords, and then I saw Judgment too. So it could be something that you don't enjoy. But what I'm feeling here, we'll go through. We have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups, which is very un-Libran energy. There's no air here at all. I feel like what you're looking for is something that you're passionate about. You could be dealing with a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, or somebody who's in that vibration. You could be choosing here. You could be choosing. I mean, quite literally, you could be in a very passionate situation with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, or somebody who embodies that energy. But what I'm feeling here is that you are looking for a deeper and more passionate connection in whatever, whether that's work or love. Yeah, work or love or whatever. You're looking for more passion, and you're looking for a deeper emotional connection. And you could be dealing with someone who feels very emotionally closed off. And you're not really sure. You're just not really sure where you stand. And maybe, you know, if this is romantic, maybe, you know, the sex is great and the passion's there, but you just feel like they're emotionally unavailable, and you're looking for something more than that. You're looking for something more than that. But overall, I really feel like it's nice to see the 7 and the 8, and then underneath that we have the 10, that you are really just in general you're looking at your options, and you know, options are beautiful. Like, it's awesome to have options. It's because when you have options, you're not stuck, right? But what I really like here, because there's no air energy, is that you're either using a different or looking to embrace a different aspect of yourself, you know, where you're saying, how can I bring more passion and more emotional depth into my life? And that could certainly be with a job or career, even though I don't see any pentacles here. Like, maybe you're just not feeling inspired, and you're not feeling connected to whatever your life is right now, you know? Maybe you are tired of the way that things have been going, you know, and that could be work, career, relationships of any kind, whether they're romantic relationships, friendships, whatever. Like, I feel like you're looking for something more. You're looking for something more, and you're looking for something that makes you feel more purposeful, more connected, more inspired. Like, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to feel more inspired in their life? Got too many. Oracle card for Libra. And 2, we'll just stop there. Wait for important information. Oracle. I feel like you really, you know, if you have been using your intellect to figure this out, which I'm not sure if you have or not, because I really don't see any air energy under here except underneath with the 10 of Swords, and I feel like you're shifting away from that, which is really beautiful. But you really need to connect into yourself. Like, see, their eyes are closed in both of these. And then when he's here with his eyes open, he's like, I don't know what's what. But these guys, they figure out what's what by connecting within themselves, you know? So either you've done that or you're doing that. Either you've done that or you're doing that. And with the Oracle card here, it's saying, wait for important information. And then underneath that, enjoy success and happiness. And then I saw, anyways, direction guardian, choose your path. Yeah. So if you don't know which way you're going, I feel like connecting in and thinking about what makes you feel connected, what makes you feel inspired, what makes you feel alive, really. That's what you're looking for. Let's get you a love card here for Libra. Unfinished love story, more to be written, incomplete tale, lack of closure. Could be what this is about. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Moving on to Scorpio. It's our time. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. 3 cards for Scorpio, please. Scorpio. 6 of Wands, very nice. The Tower. Ooh. Put those back in. One more for Scorpio, please. Okay. Got 2. Sorry, I'm just trying to, it feels complicated. This feels very complicated, which is not surprising for Scorpio. Well, we've got the Queen of Cups here, which is your energy, or you could be dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We do have all 4 suits. Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Okay, so we've got underneath it the 5 of Pentacles. And we've got the 6 of Wands, the Tower, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And honestly, I feel like let me pull a clarifier. The Six of Wands. Got the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups underneath, and the Hermit. There's the Six of Wands here. Five of Swords. I feel like you're not seeing your own success in something. Because you're kind of blinded by the vibration of lack and past hurt. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. We've got the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles came out. I feel like you're either not giving yourself credit for your own successes, or there was some kind of victory that was not enjoyable. Nobody ever said you guys were easy to figure out. That's what I'm really feeling. I'm feeling like you're not giving yourself credit for your own successes with the Five of Pentacles underneath, because you're so caught up in this lack energy, in how you've been hurt before and what you've lost. And with the Tower coming in, this could be something external that has somehow or is somehow bringing clarity into why you're feeling that way. That you're not seeing everything that's working. You're not seeing where everything is working because you're so fucking caught up in this energy where you're looking at everything that you don't have, or everything that didn't work, or everything that's wrong. And I think that, like, these are super conflicting energies, right? And I think that, like, I'm seeing the light here and the light here, and I think something is bringing you clarity about that. And it has something to do with either unhealed heartache or past heartache, or something that you need to let go of. It could have something to do with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, but I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you needing to do what you do best, which is to get back to yourself, to take some space for yourself and really look at this. And it may be a little bit of shadow work. It may be a lot of bit of shadow work. But I mean, like, literally, it's crazy how balanced this is. Like, we literally have Pentacles, Cups, Wands, and Swords. So I'm feeling that this is somehow, even though the world's not here, I feel like this is somehow completing a cycle or tying up loose ends. Maybe there was something that you wanted that didn't work out. Like, you thought you had it in the bag and then it didn't work out. and you're needing to really process that and allow yourself to feel those emotions, that could be for some of you, that there was something that you really thought was going to work out and it just didn't. And now you're feeling like shit because of it. But for others of you, I'm really feeling that you need to shift your focus from what has not worked out to what is working out, to everything that you've created, how far you've come, and all of your successes. And that'll help you get out of this Five of Pentacles energy. Gratitude list is a really simple way to do that. But what I'm seeing is not just a gratitude list, which is awesome, but looking at literally things that have worked out for you, even when you had no idea how they were going to work out. Things that you've accomplished, you know, make a fucking list of that shit. Write it down, read it, look at it, and spend time with it. And it will empower you. It will shift you out of this poor me, I can't, crappy vibration. And it'll get you back into your power. And then for others of you, if there's something that didn't work out and you are avoiding it, you cannot avoid it anymore, and you need to process it. And you need to look at it. That's real. You need to see it. You need to see it, and you need to feel it to heal it. But don't let yourself get stuck there, is what I'm feeling. Which I know is really hard. It's really hard to be in that space and allow yourself to process those deep emotions that you guys got, and you're not good at sharing always your deep emotions. You're good at looking at other people's deep emotions, but you're not so great at being open and honest about yours. But allowing yourself the space to really feel that, but not getting stuck there. And a way that you cannot get stuck there is by looking at everything that you're grateful for and everything that you've accomplished, and reconnecting to your faith and trust in the universe because of that. Underneath that, we have the Knight of Pentacles, just like being slow and methodical and patient. All right, let's pull an oracle card for you. Pull an oracle card for Scorpio. You got two. Mountains, stand your ground. And autumn, release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. And then in case any of you are focused on love, which honestly I feel like you shouldn't be, I almost don't want to pull you a card. I feel like you really need to give yourself some space. Love card for Scorpio, please. Got two. Interesting. Very interesting. Deliberately designed. Karmic lessons, soul purpose, life path blueprint. And heart chakra. Healing, forgiveness, receptivity, and unconditional love. Alright guys, hope that helped. Moving on to Sagittarius. Cards for Sagittarius, please. 3 cards for Sagittarius, please. High Priestess. It's driving me crazy. Cards for Sagittarius. Ooh. Got the Devil. And the Queen of Swords. Underneath, we've got the 2 of Swords. It's about not being willing to see, not seeing clearly, or not being willing to see. And it's interesting because both of these chicks see clearly, right? Both of these chicks see clearly. And right here in the middle, we've got the Devil. So this could be different things. The Devil, you can see in this picture, he kind of stresses me out here because it's like super serious. But there's 2 aspects of this. One is, you can see, I hope, this person that's tied here, that has these strings attached, right? And this is about karmic cords, you know, any unhealthy or toxic attachments. And this could be to people, to situations, to ways of thinking, limiting beliefs. It could be all kinds of different things. But there's also, I mean, you also see him with his hand out here, right? Like, come hither, my child. This can be about temptation, you know? It can be about addiction. It could be about unhealthy behaviors, things you know are not good for you. And with the 2 of Swords, you're unwilling to admit. And then underneath that, we've got the Queen of Wands. Look at that. That's your energy. I'm feeling like I had a similar message for somebody else. I think it was Taurus. I feel like there's something here that you are feeling intuitively is either you're feeling like there's something that you're supposed to do that you're afraid to do, or you're feeling intuitively like there's something off about a person or a situation. And these are the opposite energies, right? The Queen of Swords knows what's up. She sees clearly, she thinks clearly, she speaks clearly. Very opposite of the 2 of Swords, right? So this is the energy you're looking for, and you're going to find that by embodying this High Priestess energy, which is like chilling out and connecting in and making space for your intuition to guide you. And it will, because the High Priestess is here. It will. So either you are being driven, like I see the Devil primarily as fear. Like even when it's like, I don't know, temptation and fear, I guess. Temptation and fear. But it literally, it's got you stuck. Whatever this is. So this could be like a relationship pattern, or even just like a way of thinking that is so unhealthy and unproductive for you. And I'm also feeling like, because it's like sitting here on top of the Queen of Wands, it's blocking you from like really embodying your own energy. Like you're not feeling yourself. because you're in this place of stagnation and you're really needing to connect within so that you can get clear about what the fuck is going on. About whether these are like this is a situation you're repeating over and over, or it's like, you know, maybe you want to quit drinking and you know you're supposed to do that, but you're like, shit, that's hard. I don't know if I can. Or maybe it's just a way of relating to people, or a way of thinking about yourself. You know, whatever it is, it's not real, is what I'm hearing. It's not real, and it's keeping you from embodying your own energy. And you really need to make space to connect within and listen to and follow your intuition, because your intuition is spot on. But it's really easy to mix up the voice of fear and ego and the voice of intuition if you're out of alignment, which you are from the looks of this. So you need to make that space. Let's get you a card. Oh, I just saw the High Priestess. Harness mystic power. It's funny. Card for Sagittarius. Card for Sagittarius, please. Ooh. Make plans and focus. Look here. Bam. Look at those ladies with their swords. Badass ladies. Make plans and focus. You need to get clear about what you're supposed to be doing. And you're going to get that clarity by going within and asking yourself and spirit what the right thing for you is. Ooh, can't make that shit up. Underneath, honor your inner knowing. They're not playing around, Sag. All right, let's get you a love card. Just because you need to be focusing inward, not outward, but we'll get you one. Also could be dealing with a Capricorn. Have Capricorn in your chart. Love card for Sagittarius, please. Love card for Sagittarius, please. Oh my gosh. Signs and omens. Signs and omens. You are being helped, spiritual guidance. And then underneath, change in plans, new road ahead, moving on. But you're taking your guitar and your dog, Sag, so you'll be good. And your cute dress. All right. Moving on to Capricorn. Moving on to Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? 3 cards, please, Spirit. King of Pentacles, that's your energy. Or you could be dealing with another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Swords. My nose just started itching. Page of Swords. Some of you have allergies to pets, is what I'm feeling. Anyways. Page of Cups. Okay. 2 pages, and underneath we have Justice. The Page of Swords can be about spying. I hear people say that. But I really feel like this is more like digital communication and research, because in this deck, she's like reading, right? She's reading this book and it's giving her all of these ideas. And the Page of Cups is about like fantasy, you know? But it's not in a negative way. It's like I feel like this is really like kind of a magical energy about like, what do you want to create? What do you want to create? And I feel like you are here in your power, Cappy. You are here in your power. The King of Pentacles is the highest vibration of your energy. You know, you're here. I'm hearing you've come a long way. Like, you've created a really strong and stable foundation for yourself, or you know that that's what you're working on and that's where you're headed, and you feel confident and secure in that vibration. And now you're kind of exploring what else you want to create. And you're just in, like, the page is like a really novice energy. Like, you just have this very light-hearted, like, I could do this, and I could do this, and here's how I would do it. Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling. That's kind of how I'm feeling. And then underneath we have Justice and the Nine of Cups. And I just feel like this could be about, like, for sure, like, contracts with the Page of Swords. This could be about, like, contracts and legal documents and shit, or conversations about that. You could also be somehow involved in criminal justice or advocacy work of some kind. I'm feeling that too. That you're, like, the King of Pentacles is a very charitable energy, and that maybe this is just for a few of you. I don't know why I'm hearing this. Maybe you're doing some kind of charitable legal work or advocacy work about something that you're passionate about, something that you care about, like some kind of project that is, like, purposeful to you, or cause, or, like, nonprofit. I'm feeling that way. That it's something that, like, is really connected to you. That you are... That's so random, but, like, I feel like you're doing some kind of work with a project that, like, really lights you up, that makes your creative ideas flow, you know, where it's just, like, ideas and whatever. And underneath here we have the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, underneath the Justice card. I feel like wherever you're at right now is, like, karmically aligned for you. Like, and if you're feeling this way, where you're feeling, like, inspired, and, like, your brain is like ideas are, like, illuminated, that's what I'm hearing. Inspired and illuminated. And if you're feeling that way, where you're, like, sharing your knowledge, you're teaching somebody, teaching others with that Three of Pentacles under there. You're teaching others because now you're coming in it from a place of experience. And whatever this is like a really, like, flowy, like, perfectly aligned, high vibrational experience for you, you know? Sharing what you know with others. And it's like, what's exactly what you're meant to be doing is what I'm feeling. Good job, Cappy. I'm feeling like this, like, with the Justice card, and I usually don't with this, but I'm just feeling like reciprocity with this. Is like you're sharing with others because it's been shared with you. And that can be a lot of different things. Make plans and focus. That's you all day, Cappy. Make plans and focus. I feel like that is what you're doing. I feel like that's what you're doing. Okay, let's get you a love card. Divine intervention, change. This is kind of funny. This one says make plans and focus. And this one says change of plans, fate and destiny. Again, here with the justice card underneath. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you had a direction that you were going to take, and now you're like feeling inspired to do something different. You're feeling inspired to do something differently. And maybe that's because you have, there's some kind of new energy in this, you know, where if you've been doing the same thing the same way for a long time, there's some kind of new energy coming in that is like lighting you up, and you're like, oh, I could do that. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. All right. Moving on to Aquarius. Moving on to Aquarius. Where'd my dog go? I don't know where my dog went. Anyway. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Aquarius. 3 cards for Aquarius. Ooh, 2 of Cups. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck because it reminds me of Superman ice cream. I don't know why. It just does. 2 of Cups. Very nice. 6 of Cups. All up in your feels, Aquarius. One more for Aquarius, please. And the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. Ooh, Knight of Cups underneath. Knight of Cups underneath. All right, so you are focused on relationships, soulmate connections. I mean, holy shit, with the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Some of you could be talking about children or be somehow involving children. Or you could be thinking about relationships from the past. But this feels really good. Like, this doesn't feel like, I don't know. If you are reminiscing, it's in a positive way. And I feel like you're looking at all that you've created, like you're feeling very abundant. This is actually usually the single card. And so it's interesting to see it here side by side with the 2 of Cups. And what I'm feeling like is if you are in relationships, they're very balanced. Like, you are able to be fully yourself and they are able to be fully themselves in the partnership. And that's what brings balance to it. Like, whatever this is very healthy and emotionally stable, emotionally connected. Like, you guys vibe well. So, like, if you're somebody that, like, needs space, they're also somebody that likes to have space. Like, you have your own hobbies, they have their own hobbies. And then you can come together in this balanced way, you know? Or maybe that's something that you're working on doing right now, is, like, you have been very independent and they have been very independent, and now you're trying to figure out how to come together and still maintain that sense of self and, like, whatever. And I feel like you are taking a really, like, lighthearted approach to that, where it's like, it's playful. I feel like it's playful because we have the puppies in this picture. I just feel like it's playful. For others of you, you got babies on the mind. You got babies on the mind. So either your relationship is progressing. You got the Knight of Cups underneath. Your relationship is progressing. Oh, look at that shit. 10 of Cups. This is so beautiful, Aquarius. There's some kind of new emotional experience for you here. And it's so funny because my best friend is an Aquarius. And she just found out she's pregnant. And she's 38. And she wasn't sure that's something that she wanted. She thought she just wanted to like do her own thing and have this independence. And now, like, they were like, well, why not? Let's give it a go. And like, I mean, she couldn't have been off birth control for 15 minutes when they got pregnant. So if that's something you don't want, just keep that in mind because the energy is there. For others of you, I feel like you have been working really hard on yourself. Like you've been working to make sure that you have everything that you need to feel abundant and supported and to enjoy your life. Like not just to, like, you're not just making it by, you know, you're not just getting by. Like you really have been working on building your own foundation and building your own sense of security. And now, because of that, you're ready. You're like getting in if you're not already in a relationship, you've been getting yourself into the vibration, which is perfect because with the Two of Cups, like you don't see it as much in this deck, even though I love this card so much. I love all of these cards, but the cups are like mirrors of each other. And so if you're coming at it with this vibration, this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're going to bring in somebody who's been doing that as well. Like, and this doesn't just have to be about like money and a house and a car and all of that shit. Although I will say that my best friend who is an Aquarius is always like, when you get into a new relationship, does he have a job? Does he have a car? Does he have blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, I love Aquarius energy. But this is saying that, like, when you do that work on yourself and you have that level of respect for yourself, which the Nine of Pentacles is also about, you have that kind of self-respect and, like, self-supporting energy, you're going to attract somebody of an equal or higher vibration. You know, and that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. And this is, I mean, with the Two and the Six of Cups, this is beautiful. And I feel like that person is coming in. This is either a person or an emotional experience that's coming in for you. Really, really, really nice. Let's pull you an oracle card. Oracle card for Aquarius, please. Card for Aquarius, please. Ooh. I like 10 pop out. Oracle card for Aquarius, please. Is that one or two? Got two. Interesting. Let go of the need to be right. Peacekeeper. It's not something you guys always do well. Not the peacekeeper part, but letting go of being right. And Stag, trust and thrive. And then we'll pull you a love card, just in case. Actually, all my best friends are Aquarius. I'm an Aries. Okay. Love card for Aquarius, please. What's going on? Vibration, elevation. Check that out. Soul growth and ascension. Underneath we have third eye chakra. Psychic ability. Beautiful. You guys are crushing it, as always. All right. And the last one, we've got Pisces. 3 cards, please, Spirit, for Pisces. Oh, 10 of Wands. Oh, my card. I think my cards are upside down. 10 of Wands. 2 of Cups. Whatever. and the Page of Swords. And the Six of Swords. So the Page of Swords can be about like social media spying, but whatever, I gotta say that. But in this deck, it's really about getting more information. Getting more information, which brings clarity of some kind. With the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups, let me show you. Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Either somebody is communicating to you, but it's in a small way. It's in a small way. So underneath we have the Six of Swords, right? And then underneath that we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about putting in the work. So I feel like the Ten of Wands is about your emotional bullshit. You know, the burdens that you carry. It could be that you've been working too much or you've just had too much on your plate. But in this case, I feel like this is your baggage. This is the bullshit that you've somehow taken into this partnership. And with the Page of Swords, I mean, it's not the Page of Cups, so it's not an apology, but I feel like there's a need for communication, and you really need to like watch how you're communicating, because the Page of Swords can be harsh, you know. And like, I feel like whoever you're interacting with, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, is somebody that you really care about. It's somebody that you're really aligned with. But the Two of Cups is also about mirroring energy. And so I feel like with the Two of Cups in the middle here, that you're both doing this. You're both communicating or reacting or responding based off of your past bullshit. And you both need to like see that. Like the way that I'm feeling it is like somebody is like, well, like I don't know, like if you're like talking to your friend and you're like, he's just acting that way because blah, 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 blah in the past. But like really you're doing the same thing. Because you guys are mirrors. That's what the Two of Cups is. You're mirroring each other. And I feel like both of you need to drop the bullshit. Whether this is like I said, in any kind of relationship, but it is definitely about some kind of relationship. You both need to drop the bullshit because you're both doing the same thing. And then underneath that is the Six of Swords, which is like moving away from this, moving away from what's been like not fun, not enjoyable. Like this is literally like moving away from rough water into calmer water. Like, I feel like the awareness of this, the acknowledgement of this, of the fact that you're both doing it, and honestly, like you need to have a conversation, but you need to be really careful about the way that you deliver the message, about the way that you either deliver or receive the message. You know, I feel like if you want to make this work, you have to come at it with a lighter energy and let go of the need to be right or to control the situation, you know. And I feel like whatever that conversation needs to be, it needs to be clear, but it needs to be more on the gentle side, you know, versus you do this and you did this and blah, 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 which the Page of Swords can definitely be. It needs to be a little lighter, you know, and coming at it with like an I feel this way statement, or like for you to pull back and look at your part and whatever's happening. And even though I don't see an apology here, I'm just saying, doesn't have to be them. And the Six of Swords is moving away from this. Moving away from this energy. Let's get you an oracle card. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Is what I'm hearing. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? That's you. Sky Father. Ooh. Trust in the unknown. And then underneath that we have Air Guardian, shift your perspective. Shift your perspective. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Let's get your love card. Love card for Pisces, please. Love card for Pisces, please. Sorry for the airplane. Give it a minute. It's funny, I always associate airplanes with the Six of Swords. So that could be a sign for you. Time to move on. Celebrations. We got celebrations, surprises, joy, and abundance. Definitely a different kind of energy. Maybe you guys just need to play. You all need to get out and do something fun together. And just shift that mental energy. All right, guys, I hope this helped. Thank you so much.